Good day and welcome to EJC News, your monthly recap of news items taking place across the Eastern Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Fabia Phillips Lawrence. In the news, call for church to refocus on evangelism. EJC bids two legends farewell, an annual health run held. Now the news in detail. There was a call for the church to refocus on evangelism and make greater impact in the community. This call was made at the Special Evangelism Summit called by the East Jamaica Conference Administration on June 13. President of EJC, Pastor Eric Nathan, along with the Personal Ministries Director, Pastor Carl Cunningham, addressed pastors, elders, leaders, and evangelists on the areas of general field preparation, community impact, and reaping the Lord's harvest at the EJC headquarters. At the end of the meeting, a document was signed by the conference administrators and representatives of the laity, signaling the agreement of church leadership and the laity to accept the plans and initiatives outlined by the administration at the summit.
We are going to make evangelism the only focus of all the departments. This is where we want to go, and we want you to come on board with us. You are here this afternoon because we want to let you know that it is not business as usual at church. If it is not evangelism, then the program is not relevant.
Dr. Nathan also reiterated that evangelism needs to be the primary focus of all the departments in the church. As a result, October 10, 2015 was declared a day for church members to go out and distribute literature, and October 10 to 17 as a week of generosity. EJC in June lost two faithful stalwarts who served the conference over the years. Retired pastor Roy Gordon, who served in the capacity of pastor and youth director, passed away in Florida after ailing for some time. He was 73 years old. Pastor Gordon died leaving wife Marjorie, children Roy Jr., Winston and Cynthia, 5 grandchildren, a brother, a sister, and other relatives. He also served conferences in the Bahamas and the United States and retired after over 40 years of service in the ministry. Meanwhile, it was an equally tearful farewell for Elder Norris Crooks, who passed on at the age of 68. Crooks, who is one of the longest-standing First Elders in EJC, was a member of the EJC Executive Committee. He also served the North Street SDA as elder for some 40 years. Elder Crooks leaves behind wife Jareen, sons Norris Jr. and Noel, along with daughter Nicole. On your marks, set, go. Scores of individuals turned up for the annual health run and fun day the first Sunday in June. Sophia Dormer has the highlights.
The race was for the swift as well as for those who endured to the end. Both the young, the old, and the very ambitious set off to claim the coveted first place prize.
The Apostle Paul encourages us to run with perseverance the race marked out for us in Hebrews 12:1.
But alas, there could only be one winner in each category. Runner Troy Pennington from the Trenchtown SDA Church snatched that spot for the male category, while Kevon Garcia from Kencott topped the female runners. In the walk category, Christoph Grant and Dexton Foster, both from Oakglades, emerged winners. For the children, Giovanni Johnson and Tonian Bennett emerged on top.
And I really want to thank the Lord for giving us good weather. And of course, not everybody participated and enjoyed themselves. There were no serious mishaps.
On a collective note, Team Oakglades snatched the church crown.
We feel good! We feel so good! Hi!
Sophia Dormer, EJC News.
The Good Samaritan Inn for the fourth time welcomed a team from the Nova Southeastern University for a humanitarian trip. The team consisted of medical professionals and students of the university who were making their 14th trip to the island to provide free medical checkup, healthcare, and supplies for the needy. The trip caught the attention of the Health Minister, Dr. Fenton Ferguson, who pointed to the huge contribution that such institutions are making.
That have been coming in our country and saving the Jamaican state and government millions of dollars by the work they do. And we are very appreciative of it.
ASI, which orchestrated the visit, was pleased with the outcome.
we are indeed pleased that we can assist this morning by helping to assist the medical team to come here to provide to your needs. So anything we can do at the Good Samaritan Inn in expressing Christ's love to you, we are willing to do so.
The Good Samaritan Inn is a community drop-in center where persons can get food, clothes, shoes, a bath, and do laundry. The Family Ministries Department of EJC celebrated its first men's convention and Beams anniversary at the Halfway Tree SDA Church. It was held under the theme, Real Connections, Breaking Barriers. Philip Castell reports.
It was a day when men were affirmed and reminded of their roles as husband, father, and priest in the home. Addressing the men during his presentation, EJC President Dr. Eric Nathan said children need the right balance to grow up to be normal children.
If a positive male model is not present in a child's life, the child will have a void in the area of what male were designed to contribute to life.
He also cited the numerous benefits to children and their families when fathers and mothers live in the same home. Associate Family Ministries and Men's Ministries Director for EJC, Pastor Manley Phillips, told the church that men are called to lead from the front.
And to lead from the front, you need a dedication. As Christian men, you need a kind of dedication. And this dedication comes from God.
Pastor Phillips pointed out that the aim of the men's ministries is to make better men for the church and society. Later on, the message for the divine service was given by CEO of Andrews Hospital, Pastor Patrick Rutherford, who highlighted barriers to success as well as the importance of connections.
And the greatest connection we can have is a spiritual connection. But to be living whole, happy, and healthy, we need connections with family and friends and community.
Young men and boys, on the other hand, were challenged to stand up and be different in a world that ridicules those who aspire to do that which is right in the sight of God. That message was delivered by Elder Martin Henry.
We stand out from the pack, not just from the world pack, but from the Christian pack. We stand for something which is unique and special and different.
He encouraged them to be informed and resolute about what they stand for. Philip Castell, EJC News.
The Publishing and Spirit of Prophecy Department was reignited for service as colporteurs, Publishing and Spirit of Prophecy directors from churches across the 4 zones turned out in their numbers to attend a conference. The conference was hosted by the Jamaica Union Conference in association with EJC. The church was encouraged to support the publishing ministry and to purchase the many books which are available to the church at a reasonable cost. The conference was held at the Constant Spring SDA Church under the theme, Sent to Save, Bringing Hope to Every Home. Pioneers in the field of church television, the Seaforth SDA Church, received commendations for their service at their Communication Day earlier this month. JAMU Communication Director Elder Nigel Coke accepted the call to present the day's message and couldn't help but highlight the work of the Talk About Jesus team.
We are amazed at how God has used them. I see where they have even bypassed some of the formal technology to do what they're doing. I mean, even the world uses some big cameras and things like that, and I was told there is a switcher that is being used from even a phone. Now, this is the gospel according to technology.
The large communication team was easily identified in their uniform, which they donned for the first time that day. And for a look at events to come in the month of July and onwards, please visit our website at www.ejcsda.com and subscribe to our mailing list. And you can also have a look at our Facebook page. And that caps this month's edition of EJC News. I'm Fabia Phillips-Lawrence. God bless.